Hey, noble ones. You gonna cancel me? You canceling me? God Empress of Mankind says, let's get this straight. Spain wasn't originally Muslim. The Berbers invaded the Iberian Peninsula, ruled for 8 centuries, and were expelled during the Reconquista. Stop rewriting a history that's not even yours. And she was responding to David, who said, before the genocide against Muslims in Spain, 80% of the population were Muslims. So I actually already replied to him, but I hadn't seen her posts, and I'm going to say she's right. She's absolutely right. Spain, one of us, and Portugal. The Catholic Church, after inventing God. Yeah, God invented man. I see some of you are, well, you can't make that statement. He's the one who made the statement. I only make the absolute statement of faith when atheists make the absolute statement in reverse. Because normally when I have a conversation with an atheist or an agnostic, I don't do that. I don't go to them and when they say, well, I don't believe in God. Of course, I'm not going to say, well, God exists, whether you believe in him or not. I don't do that. I say, well, I understand. Here is why I believe instead. Okay, we're going to have a conversation. But when atheists do this, they're like, oh, God doesn't exist. Then I tell them, God exists. I respond in kind. So there's that. Anti-woke memes, what's your response to this woman? It's time for us, white people, to pay reparations. My response is reparations are nonsense. Nonsense. There's no reason whatsoever, no logical nor philosophical at that point basis for reparations. Now, given, if she wants to do it, by all means, it's your freedom. Take everything you've got in your account. Say you have like, I don't know, $3,000, $10,000 saved, and you want to give them to random black people, do it. No one is stopping you, but please, give them everything you've got. Good for them at that point. They got money for free. Good, glad. I hope that these black people spend it in good health and have a good time. Absolutely, she can do it. But reparations as a concept that the entirety of the white... By the way, why it's so interesting that white people as a concept, it's only a thing when they want something like this, the political, not even black people, the progressives, right? White people are bad. White people as a whole is a thing when they want stuff like reparations. Otherwise, white people don't exist. White people have no culture. That white people are not a thing. It's not a thing. Black people is a thing, but white people don't exist. It's French, Italian, German, Polish. Great, okay, fine. English, white Americans, okay, fine. Well, then why, though, you put us all in one when it's something like this? Isn't that interesting how that works? It's one of the two, mate. You've got to pick and choose, mate. Still nonsense. Because then everyone should pay and the reason, by the way, the historical reason as to why reparations are nonsense is because then at that point, every people should pay reparations to everyone else. Like we couldn't even function economically as a society anymore at a global level. Everyone has done something horrible. We need to go and find, that American Indian family at this point, tribe. Well, you took the land of that other tribe in freaking 5000 BC. Well, pay reparations. And what about the black people, black tribes that actually invaded another black tribe and took them into slavery? Aren't they supposed to pay reparations at that point? It's nonsense. It's just anti-white nonsense. That's what it is. Laura Loomer, that's it. I want a king. And the Actman response, I tend not to make fun of people with severe facial disfigurements and deformities, but you are the ugliest burn victim I've ever seen. Okay, now, I'm going to say this. Possibly what Laura Loomer is doing here is clickbaiting, so engagement farming. But if she does believe this, then it's a very un-American thing to do and very unconstitutional. So if the sentiment is real, I strongly disagree with it. And I say, no, I don't want a king. And neither did Benjamin Franklin. However, and the founding fathers. With that being said, I wish the Actman did that. I wish the Actman attacked the argument rather than the physical looks of a woman. Now, he calls her a burn victim. I don't even know if it's the case or if it's a situation. Is this a plastic surgery thing? If it is a burn victim, that's despicable. But even if it's not, what are you doing, man? What are you doing? You should say what I said. This is an un-American statement and unconstitutional. We do not want kings here. Is what you should have said, Actman. What are you doing? Next. I posted this one. You really don't hate Hollywood enough. Am I right? I mean, look, Gladiator 2, this is this is Caracalla, Emperor Caracalla. This is the real one, guys, on the left. He was like a manly, brutal, ruthless man turned into this. Which, by the way, I'm not really sure what Ridley Scott was trying to do here, because at least when he makes Aliens, it's easier to figure out. What he's trying to do here, I don't get, because on one hand, you're like, no, I think he's pandering to the radical left because, you know, the guy is like super white and evil. So he's kind of building that a white man bad to a point that he even put freaking white powder on his face to make him look even whiter. But on the other hand, this is clearly a bisexual guy. So does this count as a bonus from a left-wing perspective because you've got LGBTQ representation? Or is it actually bad because the guy is a monster, laughing at people being dismembered? So at this point, I don't get it. Like, which one is it? How about maybe this guy? You know, there are plenty of actors, I think, that we can find that could have been a lot more like... And if we have to believe, like, Historia Augusta, then... yeah, we know how his character was, his personality, nothing like this. Which is why I hate freaking Hollywood, and Ridley Scott is an imbecile. Can't stand him. Alien is a pretty good movie, though. The original one. Romulus, kind of boring. Why are you not subscribed? What do you need me to do? Dress up like Vega to get you to subscribe? Anyways, how about we lighten it up with a joke about the Roman army? See, what's interesting about the dad joke that I'm about to share with you, only it's a joke about Roman decimation in the Roman army. And only 1 in 10 will get it. Jamie Bonkiewicz, 16,000 followers. Okay, part-time demon and agent of Satan. Yeah, I can see that. So we have got Tara Bull, who was posting this. No one had a greater impact this year. Person of the year time, Charlie Cook. I agree with this. And Jamie says he was a racist podcaster. Dear servant of Satan, as self-described, I think Charlie Cook was a great man. I didn't agree with everything he said, but I think he was a good man, a good, honest man. He didn't deserve to die, which is what you should have said, but you didn't. And the reason why you didn't, and you focused on trying to attack his name, is because you're a despicable human being. And there is that. Okay, at this point, when it comes to some of these, there has to be some mental illness involved. So this is from Delusional Takes, and appropriately so. Now, it is a take from 2020, so we have to... It is an old take. But don't for a second try to gaslight me into thinking that people like this, people who think like this, don't exist anymore, because they do. So it doesn't matter. It could be a take from the freaking Roman Republic, and it would still matter today. So Julie Powell says, white people are effing horrible. Murdering all of us would be a totally sound decision. I mean, I hope you don't off me and mine, but I'd get it. I swear the cringiest of all are the self-loathing traitors. I'm just going to say it. I'm just going to say it. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Now, how about we don't ask for the annihilation of an entire group based on their ethnic makeup and phenotypic characteristics. How about that? Because, you know, it's a little reminiscent of a 1940s German party that was following the Austrian painter. But I'm sure you would call me that. Isn't that crazy how everything is upside down these days? Ridiculous. If you appreciate my content so far and wish to help ensure my ability to continue to tell it how it is, regardless of any possible backlash, please support this channel on Patreon. Any support helps me and my team of academics keep the channel strong and gives us the means to fight back against the political rewriting of history. Stand with us, form the wall, defend the truth.